Tackled by Jeremiah Wilson.
And it's going to be against the Gobblers. $15-yarder. All right. 1st and 10, Vernia at the Cuero 25-yard line, following the personal foul. Quarterback hands off to the running back around the right-hand side. Big hit. Ball's on the ground. Cuero says they got it. And they do. Number 63, Savon Wilson, sophomore, comes up with the fumble recovery. So both teams trade fumbles in a fairly sloppy second half so far, if I may say that, Ray.
No, you may say that.
All right, Gobblers break the huddle. Durham and Johnson to the right. Rosette throws to Tyson Williams over on the right. And he is brought down for no gain. Brings up 2nd and 10 with 4:47 left to go in the third quarter. Gobblers come to the line. Rosette pitches it to Belvin over the left-hand side. He tripped up after a gain of about 4.
He runs hard.
He does.
You give him that.
He goes airborne, too.
Yeah.
Brings up third and 6.
Along with Derek Grant. 3rd down to the Gobblers.
Durham split to the left. Johnson split to the right. Shotgun formation. Rosette throws across the middle. Caught by A.J. Arroyo. First down. That's A.J. Arroyo's first catch of the game and the year. Takes it out to the 35-yard line. First down.
Pickup of 11.
First down, Gobblers. He's a threat they don't use near enough, Ray.
Yeah.
Same formation for the Gobblers. Rosette hands off to Tyson Williams over the right-hand side.
He's
out
out
the middle, out the gate. They're going to catch him.
Nope, I don't think so. Dove and caught him at the 5.
Down to the 5-yard line goes Tyson Williams. After a diving shoestring tackle by the Vernia Bears, Gobblers line up immediately to try to catch the Bears off guard. Here we go.
That's a 60-yard run to go on top of an 80-yard run in the first half.
Hand off to Williams again over the right-hand side. I'm sorry, Belvin that time over the right-hand side. Touchdown, Gobblers. It puts a lot of pressure on that defense after a long gain where the Gobblers get right back to the line and try and run a play.
Yeah.
That defense is just like, what the heck? That touchdown brought to you by Lance Tire and Automotive. As Harrison Crane comes out to kick the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and he drives it through. So with 2:52 left to go in the third, that brings the score to Cuero 55, Vernia 0. The race to 56, Ray, is almost there.
Almost there. We need what he said, the race to 56. There's not enough time for Vernia to get there. We might get there.
RNC Insurance is a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobbler Booster Club, as well as Lance Tire and Automotive. They're also a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers Booster Club. And in addition to them, Limitless Off-Road and Performance is a gold sponsor as well. All right. This kickoff sponsored by Davis Entities. Harrison Crane's going to do the honors.
Ooh.
Line drive caught by the Bear at the 32-yard line. He goes straight up the field, takes it out to the 42. So that's where Vernia will take over with 2:46 left to go in the third, trailing 55-0.
Here lands on that over that ball left in the 42 yard line.
That might have been the most effective kickoff of the night if it hadn't been right at that guy.
Yeah.
Because it probably would have bounced down inside the 10, you know.
All right, Bears come to the line. Two receivers split to the left, one to the right, shotgun formation. Quarterback fakes, throws out to the left flat, incomplete. There was 4 defenders there to lay the wood on him if he'd caught it. Shotgun formation. Quarterback fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws down the middle of the field, got a man.
Oh, good defense.
Great defensive play there by Justice Belvin to knock that thing away.
Yeah.
Right up the seam. Third and 10.
He was in better position to catch that ball than the receiver was.
Savon Wilson comes back into the game as a nose guard. Out goes Javari Bacon. Bears facing a 3rd and 10. Quarterback drops back, throws in the right flat. Incomplete. Looking for a screen over there to the right, and overthrew his receiver. So that'll bring it up 4th and 10. I think Vernia needs to just run the ball so that clock keeps
Right,
moving.
yeah.
That was 3 incomplete passes there, Ray.
Yep. It went, the clock moved from 2:52 to 2:29.
High snap over the punter's head. He's scrambling for his life. Throws downfield. Incomplete.
Oh.
Picked off by Justice Belvin. He's going in, folks.
He had picked it off at the 38-yard return.
What a play there. A high snap over the punter's head. He finally gets it, breaks the pocket, throws downfield to a receiver. It tips out of his hands into Justice Belvin's hands. Belvin takes it the rest of the way for a Gobbler touchdown.
38-yard return. Well, we got to 56.
Barely.
Barely.
Man. It's always a good game when you have one of those on your resume. You know what, Ray?
Yep.
A special teams return for a touchdown is always good. Harrison Crane drives it through. So with 2:18 left to go in the third quarter, that brings the score to 62-0. Yeah, folks, I didn't stutter. 62. And we got 2 minutes left to go in the third. This Gobbler offense this year is pretty potent.
Right.
And the defense ain't too shabby because Vernia's got some losses over there.
Well, I haven't been able to watch it that much, but they've got that big D1 tackle, and when they run that simple little kind of outside, like underneath a zone read play and just give it to him, when they run behind him, they make 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 yards, and everything else they try doesn't work.
Right. Anything on the outside, they don't have anything.
Right. The speed. Well, and I think that was part of the logic behind going to that 3-4 with the 4 linebackers. Our 2 outside linebackers almost look like wide receiver type guys. They're tall and lanky, and they can run.
All right, this kickoff sponsored by Davis Entities. Harrison Crane's going to do the honors. He's been busy tonight, right?
He has.
Oh, that's a good kick.
That's a good kick.
High kick down the middle of the field to the 12-yard line. Gets out to the 30, and then he's brought down by Harrison Crane. So I think I need to watch Crane the next time. He kicks that thing off, and then he's one of the first ones down.
One of the first ones down. He really is.
Normally in the past you see the kicker is kind of the safety guy back there, but Crane gets down there and makes the dang tackle. He's now on the field as a defender.
Yeah.
Got some new faces out there. We'll try to call their name. Nathan Lucian playing a defensive end. Quarterback throws a slant over the head of his receiver. Was covered good by Xavier Durham, incomplete.
It's a little stretch of the jersey there. Ever so slight. By the defensive back, but that's okay.
Three receivers split to the right, one to the left.
In the second half, they've thrown the ball 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Caught that one. That was a completed pass for a first down. Brought down by Jeremiah Wilson.
Well, they're now 1 of 10 with 2 interceptions. That was the first completion they've had in the second half.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Vernia 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Hands off to the running back up the middle. He breaks some tackles, gets into Gobbler territory for about an 8-yard gain. Brought down by Montalongo. And Kason Jander. Handoff again up the middle. Big gain, first down, Bears. This time brought down by Garrett Lance. And that's the end of the third quarter, folks. That's what happens when you run the ball, Ray. The clock runs.
The clock runs.
All right, folks. So at the end of 3, the score is Cuero 62, Vernia 0. Grace Memorial Chapel is a proud sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers. Also, Gable Woodworking is a proud sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers. And Davis Entities is another proud sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers. Don't forget, Bush's Chicken and Cuero is a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers as well. Booster Club meetings are Wednesdays on home game weeks at Davis Contractors on FM 236. 1st and 10, Vernia, start of the fourth quarter. They're starting this play at the 40-yard line of the Cuero into the field. Hands off to the running back over the right-hand side. He's brought down by Savon Wilson. Gain of about 2. two receivers, split to the right, one to the left. Quarterback shotgun, hands off up the middle, big gain, inside the 30, ridden down by
Number 7.
Jeremiah Wilson. First down, Vernia. Quarterback takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself around the left-hand side. Gets about, he's still on his feet, folks. He's going to get into the end zone. Man, he broke about 4 tackles there. That was wasn't good tackling.
Yeah, that's a lot of it. Let's throw his shoulder into him and see if we can knock him down. Didn't wrap anybody up.
Touchdown, Vernia.
27 yards. And that's predominantly their first team offense playing against our second team defense.
He drives that one through. So that brings the score to 62-7 with 10:39 left to go in the game. Remember, if you don't have anything to do tomorrow, come out to one of the 2 gyms here at Cuero High School, Cuero Junior High, and watch some Lady Gobbler volleyball. Cuero Volleyball Classic. Second day will be going on tomorrow. All right. Deep for the Gobblers is Justice Belvin and Dason Varela, along with Tyson Williams.
Well, they tried an onside kick to start the game.
Yep. They may do it again. What they got to lose?
Yep.
He's aiming that way.
Yeah. Nope. High pooch.
High pooch. Fielded by Varela. He reverses field, cuts up field at the 40. Brought down at about the 49. Good return there by Dason Varela.
About 19 yards. He ran 70 yards to make 19, but it's still a good return.
All right, Mason Notaro, a sophomore, is in at quarterback.
He looked he threw 2 good long touchdown passes in that scrimmage against West.
All right, he's in a shotgun formation. We have Devin Blunt and Justin Banday in at wide receivers. Hands off to number 6 over the right-hand side. Number 6 is Daniel Houston. Gain of about 1. Ball is going to be spotted at the Cuero 49-yard line. Notaro under center, hands off to Jones over the right-hand side. He stiff arms one guy, stiff arms 2 guys, down deep into Bear territory on a good run there by Zyler Jones. Gets down to the 31-yard line of Vernia. So nice run there by Zyler.
Yeah, they actually think, I think he fumbled it forward out of bounds and they brought it back a couple yards.
Yeah, you're right.
So the ball's at the Vernia 34.
Yep.
But that's still 16, 17 yards.
Daniel Houston and Zyler Zyler Jones in the backfield with Nataro. Nataro looks to throw out to the right flat. Caught. Nope. Flags on the play. Legal procedure. Shiner ended up winning that game against Helensville 21-6.
They're going to miss those two brothers when they graduate, those two running backs.
They'll have one of them for another year.
One of them, yeah. That's an amazing sports town when you consider, Sacred Heart, Shiner, and they're good, but it's like what their girls.
St. Paul.
St. Paul, I said it backwards. Sacred Heart's in Hallettsville. Shiner's girls are ranked number 1 in the state in cross country.
Pitch to Jones over the left-hand side. Short gain of about 2 following the penalty, so it'll bring up second and about 13. Nataro under center. Hands off to Houston underneath. Big hole. Down to about the 25. So almost got the first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Hand off again to Houston. Cross play, first down. Folks, this is basically the second team offense on the field. First and 10 from the Vernia 20-yard line. Gobler's probably going to have to call a timeout here.
Better go ahead. Well, they got it off. Get dropped for a loss, though, on the play. Daniel Houston takes the handoff and gets dropped for a loss. Pushes it back to the 22. Jones lined up behind Nataro. Hand off to Jones over the left-hand side. Flags on the play. Movement by the Gobblers. That'll push this thing back to the 27-yard line. Only good thing about penalties in high school and college that the clock starts after it. If it was running when the penalty was called, if you keep jumping offside, the clock just keeps running.
Yeah. Another handoff underneath to
Houston again,
Houston,
wasn't it?
I think.
No? No, it didn't. Yep. 6.
All right, so gain of about 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
13.
Nataro under center. Hands off again up underneath to Jones this time. Short gain. Going to bring up 4th down. Ball's going to be spotted at the 21-yard line.
4th and 11.
Houston and Jones in the backfield. Notaro drops back, throws quick pass, in and out of the hands of Devin Blunt. Not sure if he'd have got the first down, but ball will go over on downs.
Good pass, though.
Clock still running. That's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah. the refs don't seem too concerned. They probably all drove from Houston. They're ready to go home.
All right, so Vernia will come out on the field. Quarterback hands off to the running back up the middle. Brought down. First one to touch him was Braden Mathis. Gain of about 8. Minute 42 and counting. Quarterback in a shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Fakes a handoff, rolls to his left, throws downfield, long pass, wide open, in and out of the hands, though, of the receiver. Good defensive play there by, I think it was
number,
is that 18, Notaro?
Notaro.
But they threw a flag. I sure didn't think Notaro got there early.
Geez, we're going to have we're going to be over 150 yards of penalties.
One good thing is they're running the clock even while the referee's stepping the yardage marker off. So take it out to the 46-yard line. Probably going to be the last play of the game for the Vernia Bears. They line up in a shotgun formation.
They marked off 17 yards.
Nope, incomplete.
Yep.
And the clock continues to run, folks. That is probably going to be
the coaches had to have said that. The refs just can't do that. They had to tell somebody, don't you think?
Yep, you're right. Actually, they are going to try to get one more play off, right? 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They got it off, hand it off, up the middle. Running back still on his feet, gets down into Gobbler territory, but he's brought down at the 40-yard line. And that is the ball game, folks. With your score being Cuero 62, Vernia 7. Gobblers look very impressive in their opening game for 21-22 football season. Avenged the 55-21 loss last year. And face a Wimberley team next week. In Wimberley. So
that ought to be fun.
Folks, if you're still listening, we appreciate it. Ray, you have anything? I know you.
I guess
go ahead.
I will say, I guess it doesn't matter because you've tackled each other all night, but I haven't understood in the era of COVID why they, walk straight, line by line, side to side, shaking everybody's hands.
Okay, Ray.
Yes.
We have an offensive player and a defensive player of the game. The offensive player is sponsored by Grace Memorial Chapel. Defensive player of the game is sponsored by Limitless Off-Road and Performance. Since you have offensive stats there, I'm going to let you look through them real quick, and you come up with somebody. And I'm going to say the defensive player of the game.
Let's see here.
Man, who do you think, Ray? I know.
Well, Belvin had 2. Didn't he have 2 picks? to me, that's an easy one. He had the interception and ran it down. I bet he had the interception. He ran back for a touchdown.
You're right. Okay, well, let's go with Justice
Belvin was the defensive player of the game. Now we're gonna have to.
He could possibly get the offensive player of the game, but
right.
you check.
Well, no, we're gonna. Okay, you can.
Man, I mean, hey, Rosette with his accuracy.
Rosette was.
I mean, come
give me
on.
1 second here. Rosette finished. He finished 13 of 16 for 242, 248, 259 yards and 3 touchdowns. Or Tyson Williams rushed for 151. You got to go quarterback who's 13 of 16 for 250 something in a high school game with 3 touchdowns. Got to be the quarterback.
Okay, we could very easily give him
right.
a co-offensive.
Right,
but hey, it's the first game of the year.
Well, and if you do that, if you want to go receiving, Xavier Durham had 5 receptions for 139.
Let's stick with Rosette.
Okay, Rosette.
Because there was a lot of weapons tonight on the offensive side that could have got this award. So.
Yes.
All right, folks.
All right.
So the offensive player of the game is going to be Jerry Rosette, sponsored by Grace Memorial Chapel. Defensive player of the game going to be Justice Belvin with his 2 picks, one of them for a touchdown. And that's sponsored by Limitless Off-Road and Performance.
I got to tell you this. I've never seen a Cuero coach do this. The kids always do this. But I was up here one time at practice last year, and he made them come over, and they stood there, and the team at practice sang the alma mater. I guess he wanted to make sure everybody knew the words.
Hey, they have to sing the
fight song?
The school song on the volleyball bus on the way home.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, team spirit. There you go.
Folks, thanks for listening. Thank Oscar Ray for helping us behind the scenes. Oscar, we appreciate everything you do.
Yes. Next week, if you join us next week on YouTube from Wimberley, you actually get to see the video feed as well as our commentary.
Thanks for listening, folks.
All right. Good night, everybody.